everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to share something with you guys today because this is one of the most frequently asked questions I get every day on social media, and so I'm answering some of my favorite products. I'm not going to limit it to skincare, but it's skincare, hair care, and just like some general little things I like. I get asked about products all the time because I receive so many, I try so many out, and so it's really hard to sort through like what works, what doesn't. So today's video is going to be my June favorites, but also it's going to be kind of like all-time faves. Those might change, but for now, these are things that I always recommend to people. They're products that I never am without in my arsenal, and they're things that I use almost every day. So I'm gonna start with dun 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 hair. I do this for a living, it's fine. I'm starting with this Orbe texture spray. This is definitely one of my favorite products. Can you see that? Pretty much every time I'm on set or with a hairdresser or pretty much anyone in the beauty industry, we all agree the shit is bomb. This is by far my favorite hair product I've ever used. I don't get sent this. I buy this and it's expensive as fuck, but it's amazing and it's so worth it. So what I do is I just take the spray and I spray it into my roots as I'm styling. And then I just kind of do a lift, and it adds so much texture and, well, duh, it's called texture spray, but it adds so much texture and like playfulness to the hair. And then also during the day when it starts to get kind of flat from either, you know, like humidity or, you know, your hair just like, gets flat. So I still have like residual texture spray. I can just literally go like this and it perks right up. I mean, the shit is a bomb. So by far my favorite hair product, never am without it. I one time got it taken away at airport security and I started to cry. That could have been because I was about to be my period. We don't know. But yeah, Orbe hair texture spray, dry texture spray, so good. My next product that I would recommend to every woman that wants to look like glowy and fresh. I'm actually gonna apply self tanner tonight, so I don't have this on right now because I don't want to have like an oily buildup on my skin. But this is my number one thing to look glowy and to look like you're kind of radiating from the inside. So, and as you can see, I'm freaking out because it's empty. So this is the NARS Monoid Body Oil. And Body Glow Bronzing Body Oil. I love this stuff. This to me is how you transform from a normal person to J-Lo. As you can see, I'm like almost out. You can buy this at Sephora. So I'm gonna just take a little bit out and show you. Do you see how much I love you guys? I'm using my last few drops of Precious Body Oil to show you this. But I'm gonna show you on the back of my hand. It is really cool because it doesn't have a lot of glitter in it. It doesn't have like chunky glitter. It just has this like sexy shimmer. And honestly, you will feel like a total sex pot when you put this on. It has an insanely good smell, but it also like, it makes you feel like you're in the tropics. So as you can see, I put it on this hand. I don't have it on this hand, but it's just this slight like dewy bronzy glow. I mean, my skin looks fine here, but it's just like sexy. And where it's really especially pretty is like on the décolleté. I put it on there when I'm wearing low cut shirts or on a little bit on my shoulders here. And it actually really makes your arms look more toned. Everything looks like kind of highlighted and moisturized. And I'm just saying, like when I'm wearing this, people are like, whoa, you look amazing. It's one of those products. So this is one of my faves. NARS, if you can hear me, no one sends me anything from NARS, but if you could send me this, that would be great. If you could send this in like a bathtub form, I would bathe in it. So good. So my next product is something I use that's related to that body oil, but it is tanning. And I get asked so much about tanning products. I maintain a year-round tan. Right now, I am the palest I think I've ever been. I am like a ghost. I honestly feel like a walking piece of white bread with like arms and legs. So I have a shoot tomorrow, so I'm actually gonna be tanning tonight. So I've been kind of holding off on doing my tanning. The number one tanning product, and I've tried literally every single one of them. I've tried everything from crispy tanning bed. Like honestly, if any of you still tan in a tanning bed, what the fuck are you doing? I used to tan, I used to stay out all night, and I used to smoke cigarettes. And so my skin was just like suffering so badly, and I had no idea that it would come to affect me at 31. I'm trying to like every day reverse the signs of that. But if you're in a tanning bed, get out. You don't need a tanning bed, you just need these products. So I've tried all of the options for tanning. I will say I like this option even better than getting spray tanned. I know a lot of people swear by getting airbrush tanned or spray tanned. Personally, I actually like this better and I have more control over it. And I'm gonna actually give you some tips to using it as well. So my favorite is Saint-Tropez, which is here. I use it in the dark color, which are these black bottles. They also do offer this in a classic color if you're a little paler. I much prefer the dark one, and I'm so like obsessed with tan that I actually put one coat on, let it dry, and then I put another coat on before I go to sleep. And then I put long sleeves on. I look like a fucking beekeeper, but I don't care because I wake up looking like a goddess. And I put my long sleeves on, go to sleep, and then while I sleep, it's just like baking into my skin, giving me life. And then I wake up and I just rinse quickly in the shower. This stuff is unreal, the kind of coverage it gives. It makes you feel like, instantly I feel like I lose 10 pounds. I look healthier. Like, I'm like, I don't even ever need to eat another vegetable. I look amazing. You still need to eat vegetables, I think. But I really like this bronzing mousse. So I'm so obsessed. I have all of the iterations of this dark one. So I have the bronzing mousse. Then I have the spray. So I use the spray for my back because I can't like reach it, and like nobody wants to help you put tanning stuff on. And then sometimes I use the lotion, which I like as well. I actually, number one, prefer the mousse. Second, the lotion. And then this is just essential. The spray is just essential for your back. I always, always, always apply with a tanning mitt. Saint-Tropez sells a tanning mitt. I think it's like $11 or something like that, but you can also get one on Amazon for like $4, which is awesome. So you don't have to buy an overpriced one. They're the exact same thing. And when I buy them on Amazon, I actually usually buy a couple just to have them, because you can wash them, but they look kind of gross after like 3 or 4 applications. So I feel like they are more streaky after that. So I just buy a couple of them and have them. They're so cheap that it's totally worth it. So some questions that I always get about this tanning stuff is, how long does it last? Mine usually lasts about 4 to 5 days of a pretty decent tan. It starts to wear off. I exfoliate and start over. To me, it's like putting lotion on and going to sleep. So people are like, isn't that such a hassle? I'm like, there's so much other shit that's a hassle in my life. This is not one of them. So I really like this. I don't love putting this on my face. To me, it looks a little patchy. So I actually just use bronzer on my face. And I get natural sun on my face kind of more anyway. So yeah, they say you can use these on your face. I don't prefer to use it on my face at all. Okay, next. So I use a lot of different masks. I mask every day, which seems, I know, like pretty excessive, but my skin needs different things every day, and a mask I just see as a treatment to whatever my skin is needing in that moment. I've tried hundreds of masks. I really think a lot of them are great. I really like that it's like a little moment out of your day to relax and rejuvenate and care for yourself, and it's great. So I use different masks for different things, so I can't possibly share all of my favorites on this video, but people ask me about masks all the time, so I thought I'd share one of my faves. I bring 2 masks on vacation with me, this mask and a moisture mask. The reason I bring a moisture mask is I do that shit right off the plane. And I do it when my skin's really dry in like a hotel room, when you're not controlling the air. So my skin tends to get really dry in travel situations. So I bring a moisture mask, which I'll definitely put in another video as some good options for that. But this mask here by Philosophy, it's called the Purity Pore Extractor Mask. It's a clay mask, which I actually usually don't like clay masks. They make my skin feel really dry. You're like, you know, like by the end of it, you feel like the Crypt Keeper. I usually don't like that, but with this mask, it's a little different. It doesn't dry as hard. It doesn't dry as thick. It's a little bit of a thinner, creamier texture, which I like. The thing that I most like about it and why I bring it on all my trips and why it's one of my staples is because it has, is because it has exfoliation in it as well. So it not only refines your pores, helps with blackheads, but it also has some grit to it. So it exfoliates the dead skin at the same time as you're washing it off, which to me, I'm like, less stuff, the better. It not only cleanses, but it helps with pores and blackheads, and then it also exfoliates, and it has a little bit of salicylic acid, which is a topical exfoliator, which helps get rid of kind of that top layer of dead skin, which is always appreciated. Another tip with masks that are kind of detoxifying or whatever, I also double time them and use them as spot treatment for pimples. So sometimes when I feel like I have really clogged pores in here, I put this mask on and go to sleep. And then I wash it off in the morning. So that's what I do sometimes. 2 more things. I know I said top 5, but I'm actually gonna get 6 because the last one isn't really a product, it's a process. So this is my next fave. This is the Malin & Getz facial oil. It's called Recovery Treatment Oil. I am obsessed with this. First I put my serum on, then I put a moisturizer, and then I put this on top, and it really, really seals in the moisture on your face. But also what I absolutely love about it is it creates this like glowing, dewy face, which isn't that what we all want? I personally prefer a dewy textured skin, even with makeup, just because I feel like it makes me feel like I look younger and more vibrant. My skin feels more alive. I do not like to look dry and cakey. I know some people in the world like their face to look really, really matte and really like flawless. I kind of like a more natural approach. So this oil helps my CC cream or my foundation spread on way easier. And also it just like hydrates all day. Interesting thing about oil. You're probably gonna say, well, I have oily skin. I don't wanna do that because I have oily skin. Well, here's the thing. Your skin is oily because it is producing more sebum, which is your oil, your natural oils, because your skin needs it. So it's overproducing sebum. So if you're putting oils onto your skin and replacing that, your skin doesn't produce as much oil. So I used to be very, very oily. Now I'm more dry, but this product has been good with either type of my skin, and also in seasons when my skin is drier or more oily, it works fine in both. I have it on right now underneath my CC cream. The last thing is more of a process, and I've talked about this on Snapchat before, but it's this, dun, 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 my facial razor. Internet, I shave my face. This is what a facial razor looks like. I don't know if you can see it. This one is called a Tinkle, which is an amazing name. So I shave my face because it really helps with resurfacing my skin. It's been done in Asia for many, many years. It's called dermaplaning. Now, this isn't about removing hair necessarily. It does remove peach fuzz and all that garbage. But what I love about it most is it really takes off like the top. I just cut off some of my hair. Oops. Ah, cool. It takes off a top dead layer of skin, which don't we all want to get rid of disgusting dead skin? So what I do is I steam my face just over the sink with a towel on my head. I don't have like a fancy steamer or anything, with like just warm water and then a clean face. And then I go through and you just shave your face. And there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube. You don't need me to tell you how to shave your face. The areas you want to be careful with is like right around here. I have definitely caught myself before. And then also around the eyebrows, because I have definitely shaved off my eyebrow. I shave my forehead, I shave my nose, I shave my chin, I shave everything. And what I found is my skin responds so much better to skincare after doing this. It's like you're removing this top layer of dead skin and then your skin can just soak up treatment. Whenever I haven't done this for like a week, I notice such a big difference in my face. It feels so dry and it feels incredibly patchy when I put on makeup. And even when I'm applying my skincare, it feels like it sits on top rather than really penetrating. These are about $4 on Amazon. You get a pack of like a million and they're awesome. These are awesome. Be really careful because they're really sharp. And I would prefer you not to slice off your nose and then blame me. So be careful with that. That has been probably my 6 favorite beauty items / processes that I use on a daily basis. They're going to count as my June faves. And if you particularly have any questions about the products that we've talked about today, feel free to leave me a comment. And also leave me a comment with your favorite products, because I'm always really curious to what people's like favorite products are. You know, when someone is willing to be like, this is not only good, but it's like in my arsenal every day. Those are the things that are definitely worth trying. I'll write the names of all the products that I talked about below so you can see them more clearly, and I'll link them from either Amazon, Sephora, or their websites. Cool? All right, thanks guys so much. If you wouldn't mind, if you're enjoying yourself, if you want more really good content, please subscribe. I'm looking forward to making more videos for you, and this is gonna be a series that we do each month of some beauty faves. So leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.